What's up, guys? So, video's been left very late. I have done a lot of work on the bike already. Um, I'm going to go through a few things that I've actually done. Now, my plan was to document pretty much everything as I'm doing it, and it just transpires it's very difficult to do it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the bike, show you a few different things, what I've been doing this evening, what I've bought, what I've managed to get hold of. To be fair, a couple of little things I'm basically going through with it, and making sure that everything's right, if I'm completely honest. However, first few things I'll show you is basically, if everybody remembered the wiring from the other video, it was quite messy around this area. What I've done is I've basically built a bracket on the inside of the side fairing here, and I've relocated the ECU wiring. Obviously there's the starter switches, but if you imagine once this is actually tied back, it leaves a very minimalistic sort of cable area. Obviously this is the back end. Can't do much back here, but that's a different story. Now there's this wiring here. It's going to be a little bit difficult, to be honest. It looks like there's a lot of actually room here, but there's not really a great deal of room to work with. The next thing, I'll come around here and I'll show you. Obviously, the ignition would go in the top yoke, but as people remember, I aren't going to be using these yokes. I'm going to go in on the billet, so I've relocated the key down here. It's just a simple bracket that I've put from the inside of the frame. You can probably see if it'll focus down here. This is yet to be cleaned up. But basically tonight has just been down to that. I've not really been feeling it, to be honest, this evening in regards to the bike. I'll come over here. As you can see, I've basically been making spacers out of 316 stainless steel. I could do it out of aluminium. I have a few that I've trialed and tested. I've done a few in brass and weighed them. They're quite heavy. I've obviously now simultaneously actually lost the aluminium one. And this was some AN6 fuel hose that I ordered. Now, obviously you can see this is my billet fuel filter as well. Just move this out of the way. I am not 100% keen on this. I would very much like it to be rubber rather than just as it is now. I mean a rubber as in externally rubber as well, like a sort of polyethylene coating. I just don't like the fact that it's metal, as it will probably rub on things on the bike. It'll damage the paint. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at tonight. I have done a few other little bits and bobs, but to be fair, it'd probably bore you to tears if I actually went through with it. I've got a few things to make for spacers for the front sprocket. I have to set the carbs up. We've realised this evening as well, it's probably going to be in another video to be completely honest, is initially why the bike actually died last year. Realised a fundamental error on pipe location pretty much on my behalf. Obviously with a few other different things in place as well. But yeah, sorry there's not much basically more to kind of show you really. Well, cheers guys. Evening guys. So, not really got much more done on the bike, to be fair. A couple of snags regards the electrics. Been a bit of a pain if I'm completely honest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the night short and then put a fresh mind at it maybe tomorrow. My time working on the bike this week's kind of run a little bit limited. I've got other things to do. So in the next few days, I'm hopefully going to get a few more bits done on it. But we're getting there now, just chiseling away at it. You know how it is. But anyway, cheers, guys.